Hello to my beautiful collective out there. This is your Hippie Gypsy Reader. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are here for my Libra monthly reading, TikTok has either brought you to me here or you are already a subscriber. I thank you for both. I thank you for both. This is the Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements reading. Cross-watchers are always welcome. Please feel free to switch the energies as needed. If it doesn't fit, please don't force it. Just take what does resonate and throw out the rest. Be sure and check all of your other placements to see if another reading happens to suit what you're going through for the month of July, even better. And this is for, again, the month of July for 2022 is my intention put in, and I have run the Celtic Cross. We will go back over everything that was pulled and get a deeper dive into the energies with some clarification cards, and then run out some advice or an outcome, and then run a few oracle cards like we usually do. So let's get right into this for you guys. For the U position, or the reason for the reading, is going to be that financial and material changes. That is that Five of Pentacles energy. So we are looking at some sort of financial loss, some changes, maybe a depletion to your material wealth, some sort of depletion is happening potentially. So we will get a deeper dive into that. And then we've got the Authority card that comes out that crosses or complements you. That is the Emperor. And so that is some sort of very stern energy, some sort of authoritative figure. There is probably some sort of blockage here I'm feeling with this guy. Seems like he is possibly blocking some sort of passage. We'll look at the energies. It's just kind of intuition throwing that at me. We'll see. All right. And then for the best that can be achieved, we have that Three of Wands energy here. That is about partnerships and alliances. So with that partnerships and alliances, we are waiting for our ships to come in. We've kind of put some work in. We've kind of made some progress about setting some things up, and we're just kind of waiting patiently for something to happen with what the work that we've done. Right after that, we've got Four of Wands right in a row. So that is the foundation for the reading, with foundation and achievement. So that hard work that we've put in is now solidifying some sort of foundation for us to build upon. Here in the recent past, we've had that Death card energy with transformation. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. So we do have a transformation of something ending in order for something to begin. In order for anything to begin, something has to end. So there is that transformation period that we went through recently in the past. And then here in the near future, we're going to look out for deception and envy. We pulled that Seven of Swords energy there for that near future. So we're definitely going to clarify that and see what's coming up. Over here on the U side, running up the side of the Celtic Cross, I got that Wisdom card, which is Hierophant energy. That is talking about some sort of teacher, some sort of lessons, a commitment, possibly some sort of deep committed union. And with the your environment or external influences affecting you, I have pulled that Eight of Wands energy. We've got positive movement forward. So all of this work that we've put in is coming about. We are able to look and see that everything that we have done with our efforts are excuse me, that's Eight of Pentacles energy, not Wands, that's Pentacles. My bad. Excuse me. Okay, Eight of Pentacles energy. They were like, that's wrong. Yes, so Pentacles, that's material. So we have positive movement forward with our material wealth that we have started to work at. And then our hopes and fears, we have pulled Harmony. That's that Gemini energy, and that Lover's card could be some sort of choice or decision that we are hopeful or fearful about. Could be some sort of union that we're looking at. And then we've also pulled the Hanged Man energy for the Sacrifice card on the outcome. We are definitely going to look into that. We have the Hanged Man is about introspection, going within, finding some answers within. It's not quite Hermit with that solitude and going without. You're just kind of in some sort of stagnant energy waiting again. So we will pull from the Serendipities to get some clarification. First, we're going to look at that Five of Pentacles energy for the U position. Going back over here, I'm going to get 3 clarifiers. Thank you. Thank you. You put them like that, I'm going to put them up. Put them sideways sometimes, and I'm just, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's a definite reversal. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles in the upright. We've got the Moon in the upright, and then we had the Three of Pentacles come out in the reverse. So with that material changes, it looks like we are having some sort of poor quality in our work. We've got taking a plan of action with this Page of Pentacles coming out. So some little minor action happening. Some that page, I always consider it to be a little bit. The Knight is a little bit more, the Queen is a lot more, and the King is the most. So I'm looking at that like there is some sort of, you're starting to have moments of laying the foundation, but with this no motivation type of energy, with that Three of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, and there are some secrets, some insecurities, some hidden intentions coming out with that Moon coming out in the upright. Could also be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. And yeah, I'm feeling like probably finding out that there are some sort of secrets or illusions having to do with some sort of lack of input, which is not allowing you to have a very firm plan of action, which is why that could be Pentacles. This is not for everybody. Just take what resonates. We're going to clarify that Authority card, which is the Emperor. Moving on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we pulled the Knight of Wands in the upright, the Lovers in the upright, and the Two of Swords in the upright. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So you've had some material changes. What crosses or complements you with that Emperor are, there's choice and choice. With the Two of Swords and the Lovers coming out in the upright, and then we have some sort of a free spirit, you know, that Knight of Wands, that's a player energy. He is action-oriented, exciting, charming, on the go, ready to get you, and then out. Good old Knight of Wands, always down for some fun. Down to fun. But there could be some sort of soulmate feeling with this. You feel like there could be some sort of kindred spirit with that Lovers card coming out. There is some deep, passionate infatuation there. But you're at a stalemate in the crossroads with that Two of Swords coming out in the upright. You're torn between two relationships. It could be somebody that's more sturdy than somebody that's more flighty. That could be a decision that's kind of got you caught between two spots. It could be some sort of fun job versus something that you deeply love to do, which would allow that material changes to happen. You know, you could, one would be a better investment of your time or energy, and then there could be some material losses that suffer. So that's another potential outlook with this. So again, take what resonates, and we will move on. We're going to look at the best that can be achieved in the outcome with that Three of Wands energy, partnerships and alliances. We're waiting for our ships to come in. We've made some planning. It's exactly 3. Thank you very much. Okay. Partnerships and alliances was clarified by the Empress in the reverse, the King of Wands in the reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Goodness, goodness, goodness. So the best that can be achieved in the outlook here, whenever we are doing our planning and we're waiting for these manifestations for our decisions to unfold, we're in a real serious lack of confidence energy here with that Empress in the reverse, excuse me. And there's some sort of disharmony. You're feeling a little unreliable about this. One of these people that in this partnership and alliance could be somebody that you find to be a little bit of a weak leader, maybe some sort of a tyrant, and the other one could be a lazy person, and so you're not feeling very confident about either one of your choices. Once you dig a little deeper, we're getting unskilled, some negligence, and impulsive. I mean, these are that clarification. That clarification, I think, needs a little clarification. I'm going to look a little bit deeper at the... Tell me about that Empress in the reverse. Oh, it is hot in here. It's so burning up. All right, tell me about that Empress in the reverse. Three of Swords. So, feels like a love triangle, possibly. Tell me about that King of Wands in the reverse. Tell me about that King of Wands in the reverse. Did you want to tell me more? King of Wands, the Hermit, and Four of Swords. So somebody has bowed out, possibly, to take a healing route, to get out of what they've discovered, possibly. They're removed themselves. Look at the pain on this card. She's sad. That is very sad. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles. Who is this person? Who is this energy? We have the Tower in the reverse. So, could be somebody that has returned, come back. Some sort of unfinished business returning. Is that all you want to tell me? Yeah. Could be somebody that has returned. So we've got a bit of a recluse, and we've got somebody that possibly has returned. Either way, that Empress in the reverse here is that Three of Swords in the upright type of energy, which is heartbreak and loss, feeling the pains of that connection. So, thank you, Universe. So we're going to go back and look at the foundation or the reason for the reading. Thank you, and thank you. We have the Magician in the upright, we have the World card, and then we have the Five of Wands in the reversal. So we ended the conflict here. We've got some sort of agreement that we have basically used our psychic powers here. We've manifested some sort of different outcome. With the World, that is a completion. That's the end of all of the major arcana. So everything has been learned, everything has been dealt with, and we are at the end. So towards the end, we are figuring out that we are coming through to avoid any conflicts coming out of this. We are also, manifesting a deep power. Lots of success here. So that's beautiful for the overall energy. We're going to look at this recent past here with the transformation card immediately. Transformation, we got the Two of Cups that came out in the reverse, Ten of Wands that came out in the reverse, and then we've got the Three of Wands that came out in the upright. So there was some sort of moving ahead sort of energy. We had too much responsibility about letting go of something. There was a burden with that Ten of Wands in the reverse about a breakup, some sort of tension, disharmony, separation. So definite growth and freedom from that, which brings us up into our near future of deception and envy. Now this, I'm curious. Seven of Swords. We have the Six of Wands that came out in the reverse. The Death card came out in the upright. So we've got the end of a cycle, transformation. So we do feel a little bit of failure energy coming out. And the King of Pentacles came out in the reverse as well. So King of Pentacles in the reverse. So far, all the kings have come out in reverse. So, looking at a little bit of ungrounded energy, we've got some instability and some disappointment here, and that has led to some unexpected change. So we've got death, and then we've got death. So we've got a transformation followed up by more transformation. So in a progression of understanding what lessons are being learned here, it feels like we're not exactly healing from this pain. And there was pain here, which is causing us to still feel like we are not able to really have any sort of true happiness to be able to move on. We're feeling a little bit inconfident with this underqualified, disloyal, uncaring. That King of Pentacles in the reverse, that's not a very confident energy. And then the with that Six of Wands in the reverse, that's very disappointing. So could be a little bit disappointed in some of the unexpected changes that have happened. So you're feeling like, you know, you've been cheated and deceived, and you're feeling a little bit envious of other people that have and you have not, which is some sort of energy that we're going to have to watch out for going into the future. So we're going to come on over to the U with the wisdom. Interestingly enough, the outcome is sacrifice, which is about going in and doing that healing. So we've got wisdom in the U. That could be talking about what I just uncovered. So Libra, we do like to, okay, slip out then. To mask any kind of pain. We've got the 9 of Wands that came out in the upright. 3 of Cups came out in the reverse. So we are solitude. We are having a little bit of alone time here. Feeling a little bit guarded with that 9 of Wands. So we've taken our lessons learned. We are committed to probably feeling like we are going to be in our solitude here. Probably committed to, you know, this ongoing battle. Yeah, we've got 4 of Cups that came out in the upright. So little bit of remorse, little bit of feeling disconnected, and you want to seclude. You want to come in and you just want to sit with your lessons and you want to hang out by yourself. You've already just decided that this is probably not going to be worth it for you. And then if we don't do that real healing, then that's our near future. So that's something that we're definitely going to look out for. So this positive movement forward, this is your environment. So we do have positive movement forward. This is your external influences affecting you, which is probably why you are out looking for advice. You know, people don't come to these things if they're happy and everything's going well and wonderful. I'm so sorry. I know, I've seen plenty of readings. Thank you. Get a few more. Pulling that 7 of Cups in the upright. So you have lots of options. 10 of Swords came out in the upright. Lots of choices. I'll take it. And the 8 of Wands. So there's a lot of fast movement with this positive movement forward. You're quickly moving forward. This is your environment. And there are lots and lots and lots of choices. There's a little bit of probably feeling like you have too many choices, so I would watch out for that. It could be a little bit of a fantasy that you're kind of overlooking some sort of healing, that you're just kind of looking at some choices coming up. Yeah, the 10 of Swords is a complete ending of something, and that's complete, yeah. That's a very sad energy there with failure, pain, dead end, playing victim. So be sure and kind of watch that energy, that we're not, you know, kind of sinking back into that. We want to be sure that we are absolutely keeping our options open, possibly with some sort of imagination about what could possibly happen. Another possibility for some of you could be travel changes with that 8 of Wands in the upright and the positive movement forward. So there is some travel happening here, so be sure and keep that in mind. That is for some of you. Not for all. Don't worry about it if it doesn't resonate. So we're going to move on to the Lover's card in the hopes and fears. We've got the Hierophant that came out. So we are hopeful that we will someday find that deep commitment, somebody with traditional values. We're also got that 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. So we're letting go of issues and pains. We're becoming more emotionally available. And then the Judgment card came out in the upright. So we're having some sort of awakening, some sort of self-evaluation. So that is your hope, to actually do the awakening and the work, to be able to commit to having that let go of that pain and that suffering that you have been through, so that you can move on and have your happy ending, because you ultimately do want love and commitment. You're just feeling a little bit probably like you want to just be alone for a minute, just to heal. So we're going to look at that outcome. Speaking of, we got the Justice in the reverse. We got a little bit of unfairness. That's your energy as well with that Libra. Page of Cups in the upright. That is a young love. And then we've got the Queen of Wands that came out in the upright, and the 4 of Swords. Healing. Healing. We've got fear, anxiety, feeling overwhelmed, being called to go into some sort of self-protection type of mode, especially with that the Hanged Man. You're feeling like you've been through a lot of imbalance. Could be a divorce happening for some of you. Then we've got, there's a balance here with some, you know, a little bit of emotional happiness coming through with that Page of Cups. There's a little bit of some sort of, you know, you've got admirers, you've got some sort of sweetness coming through, you've got a little bit of support. This Queen of Wands energy is about somebody that is very attractive and sexy. This is somebody who is independent. You could be coming into your, you know, passionate, kind of assertive, charismatic energy there, and feeling like you're ready to just kind of start into this minor feeling of coming into this, you know, emotional happiness with this Page of Cups energy. Again, that's a young start. So thank you very much, universe. And we're going to go ahead and run the Vintage Tarot to get the outcome for any of this. Let's get some advice. We'll just get some advice. I know the outcome. You need to heal. We all need to heal. That's our number one job. Healing. Healing. So let's get some advice. Yeah, we got the Two of Pentacles that came out in the reverse. And that's about not having to juggle anymore, not feeling like you're trying to balance things that you don't have any control over. Feeling a lot more in control. Nine of Wands, you're going into protection mode, not juggling this crap anymore. You want to protect yourself. You want to stand up for yourself. You've been through the war. You've got Three of Cups energy coming out. Could be a call to celebrate with your friends. Just kind of go and be in that friend mode. Three of Cups is also feeling of celebration. Judgment in reverse. With that Judgment in reverse, careful of any kind of self-doubt or any kind of, you know, you're feeling like there is some sort of a karmic lesson coming from this that you're trying to look at. You got the King of Pentacles that came out in the reverse, feeling a little bit ungrounded. That could be some sort of material loss also that you want to watch out for. Be careful not to overspend as well. This Judgment in the reverse could also be that divorce. All right. Any more advice? What's the advice here? Hermit came out in the reverse. Even though you feel like you want to be alone, try to spend some time with some of your friends and get some of that group healing to try and find yourself in some sort of like-minded company that is very helpful. We've got the King of Cups that came out in reverse. Be careful of your emotional control as well. So you may be feeling like you're a little bit out of emotional sorts here. Let's see. And the Six of Wands in the reverse. So, goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Yeah. Take your time on any sort of romantic stuff coming up. We've got two Kings in the reverse here. I've got Kings in the reverse here. You're feeling a little bit beat up from this energy, especially with that Six of Wands coming out in the reverse. This is some real beat up energy here. Just take some time to do some self-care and do some healing this month. It's looking like it's going to be a little bit rough for you. I'm going to pull some Moonology action cards here. Let's look at these. We've got last quarter moon in Pisces. Talk less, feel more. Talk less, feel more. That's asking you to go through your emotions and kind of feel exactly what it is that you're going through. I don't know why I feel called to read on that. Talking about the danger in your current situation is that you're going to be really good at starting things and less good at finishing them. This card suggests that you need to talk less and feel more. So rather than telling people what you want now, feel your feelings about what you want. What comes up? Do you believe in yourself or not? Perhaps you started strong or running out of steam. If so, go within and ask yourself how committed you are to your goals. Remember that it's okay to change your mind. Libras, be doing that. My moon is in Libra. Man, can I be indecisive. All right, we're going to look at one more. Full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. They are the realists, aren't they? We've got that full moon in Capricorn. This card has two sides to it, literally and metaphorically. If you've been worrying about something, the good news is that you shouldn't waste another moment worrying, as this won't help. Some things only happen once, and that can be really good news. If you're wondering about how something you're keen on is going to turn out, this card could be a sign that you've hit a roadblock. If you want to change that, you're going to need to put in extra effort with your manifesting work. Extra effort manifesting work. Man, that's talking about some real serious deep dive into some work here. Looks like you've got your work cut out for you this month, Libra. We're going to get a few more little of these cards here, and then we're going to wrap this up pretty quickly. I don't want to run out like I usually do. Thank you, universe. Don't take action where there's a feeling of resistance. Life isn't a sprint, it's a long race, and you're not just in it to win. Something from your past will resurface. It's okay to revisit. There's still time to change the road you're on. It's never too late. Learn when to say no, avoid clutter, slow down, and quiet your mind. Ooh. Some real repeating energy here. Okay. Believe in yourself and your ability to carry out your dream. Let's see if one more pops out. Literally one more. Okay, we'll end it with one more. Learn new things. It will help you in the future. Hey, air signs. That's our favorite, right? We want to learn new things. And that is helpful in our growth and our manifestations into our future journey, which is our best revenge on anything, is to live our best life and continue to grow and improve. So if you're feeling a little heartbroken or like somebody has hurt you from the past and you feel like you've been defeated, you know, best revenge is your paper. That's what they say. I don't know. I'm working on my law of attraction stuff, so be sure and look into that on YouTube somewhere. Libra, I feel like that's your messages for the month of July. I 100% thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for coming over from TikTok if that happened to lead you to me here. And if you are a subscriber here on YouTube, I truly thank you. Go ahead and hit that like button. It truly helps me grow. It helps me to attune to your energy. And like I said, these are for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So be sure and check out those other placements and cross-watchers. If you needed to flip any of that energy, then feel free to do so. Don't try and force anything. And I look forward to helping you all in the future. Thank you so much again. Love and light. And all of you guys have a beautiful July of 2022.